Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are on a budget venture. My name is Ray and I do low tech, low income budgeting videos. Today is going to be my first sort of cash envelope sinking fund stuffing. I don't use a lot of cash, so a lot of my stuff is electronically through a debit card or whatnot taken out throughout the month, but there are a lot of savings goals that I have do at least start out in cash, and then they might transfer over to a savings account eventually. But for now, we'll get started. And yes, I know the lighting is terrible, so I hope that you guys bear with me. But today we are going to be stuffing a whole lot of our mini sinking funds / cash envelopes. So I'm going to start with the ones that I use most frequently. So I will start with the clothing envelope. This is saving for clothing for all 4 of the members of my family. And yes, I use tape and construction paper to make my envelopes. They are not fancy. They are very well worn. They get little pieces of like dirt and stuff stuck in them. But you know what? Honestly, I am a very utilitarian person, so if it is functioning for the use it was designed for, I don't really care so much how it looks. These are not envelopes that I carry around with me frequently or really want to like flaunt. It's mostly just an organization system for myself. So this is what they look like. So the first one is clothing, and I stuff $75 a month for that one. So we're going to take a 50, a 20, and a 5. And we're going to add it to what's already in there. So I'll take out my transfer sheet. And there's already 105 in there. So if I add 75, it should be at 180. So let me just get this all organized for you. And we'll go ahead and count it. So we have 51, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Why did that work out that way? 51, 20, 40, 60, 70. There we go. 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Woo! All right. One mistake down, 1 million to go. So I am going to update these trackers later. So we have 180 in that account. Next up, we have our kids, and kids gets $75 as well each month. I forget how I wanted to separate this out, so I think I'm just going to do the same thing, a 50, a 20, and a 5, just for now. Actually, no, not the 50. We want to do 20, 40, 60, there we go, 75. And let's see how much is left. Big fat nothing, because I spend money on my children. So we have 20, 40, 60, 75. And there is no tracker in there right now, so I'm going to just pop one in and I will update that off camera. But you know how much is in there already. Next up we have entertainment. Entertainment is at 118, and we add 100 to entertainment. So this, I'm going to do 50, 2 20s, and what should I do? 2 5s? We'll go ahead and we'll try that. And if I need to make change, I know that we have change in this one. So with 118, we add 100 to it. We should be at 218. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 2, 205, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 218. And like I said, we'll update that tracker later. Next envelope we use frequently is just the giving, and this is sort of any sort of donations that we feel called to do in the month, and that is 40, and we're going to do 20, 30, 35. I like to have some ones. 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Okay. And we have 38, so we should be at 78 once I get this all organized. Let's see what we have. We've got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $88. Why am I sucking at counting? You guys already know the answer. It's 78. We'll do it again. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. All right. That is funny, but probably not very funny to you all. All right, moving on to the ones we use less frequently. We got our medical and dental fund, and that gets 50, and we are at 216 with that, so it should be 266. We have 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 20, 40, 60. No. Come on, people. Come on, people. Keep me in line. I swear, I can do math. 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 210, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 66. Like I said, 266 in that one. I'm trying to bulk this one up to 500 or so before we start spending it. We're going to skip a couple of these and just move on to garden supplies. Gets 20, and we are at 80. So that should, it gets 40, and we are at 80. So that should leave us 120. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, and 20. And gardening, we do lots of gardening, and at the beginning of the spring we always have like new fencing or new watering systems that we need to buy. We're kind of always expanding or changing, and usually we need some extra tools, and as well as seeds and starts, and sometimes like a heating lamp or new plastic for our greenhouses. So this fund is something that we really need to have in place. All right, 2 little shameless envelopes that I haven't even made tape and construction paper for are outdoor, which is like camping supplies, and electronics, which we're saving for a printer, so it's easier for us to do school at home this year. So electronics is just getting $100 bill. We already have 100 in here, so it'll be 200, and I think once we hit 3 or 350, we'll be ready for the printer. So that's going in here. And then outdoor, we are putting in 25. And I think what I was going to do is I was going to take out this 25 like that. And I think I wanted to just do, did I want to do a 50? Yeah, I think I just want to do a 50. Because this is one we're not going to really be spending soon. And I want to beef it up a little bit. So those 2 are done. Okay, what else do we have? We have birthdays for my kids. We have 135, and we're adding 50. I wish I had another 100 to put in here. I think we're just going to add the 50 like that. So we should have 185, yeah. 51, 50, 70, 85. And we save up about 300 for each kid's birthday, so that we can normally like rent out a cheap place, get a little bit of food, and then a few presents. We're not huge on the presents, but the cost of renting out a space, because our space is really small, is really what most of the birthday fund goes to. And now we have the holiday envelope, which is crazy because of the way that I subdivide it. And I think I need to make new envelopes and stuff, but for now it is what it is. So we have, I'll move this stuff over. We have Christmas, and then we have the other holidays, and then we have kind of birthdays that aren't my kids' birthdays. So Christmas is going to get 50. And I realized that I shouldn't have traded in the 50 for the outdoor supplies, because I need a 50 for here. So we are going to redo that one, or should we redo the medical one? Let's redo medical, because medical is a lot of like co-pays and prescriptions and stuff, and those aren't like huge bills. So let's take the 50 out of there, and we'll do 20, 40, 45, and 50 in the medical envelope. And then we'll get a 50 back for Christmas. There we are. Okay. So 50 goes into Christmas fund. So we should be, we had 380. I apologize if you can't really see, I'm kind of off to the side. We had 380, we're adding 50, so we should be at 430. Let's see if I can get this right, guys. 51, 52, 53, 54, 410, 20, 25, and 30. 430. All right. And then for the rest, I'm going to just put in the rest of the money we have. So we have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. So we're going to do 20 in gifts. So that we already had 30 in gifts, so we should have 50 now. 20, 40, 45, and 50. And then for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Easter are kind of the ones we spend money on. So, what should we do, guys? I think we're going to put $10 in Halloween, because that one is quickly approaching, and we're going to make some costumes. And probably go to a pumpkin patch. So we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and $40 in that one. And then we'll probably add just that little floating one to Thanksgiving to make it 26, and keep Easter at 5, because that is not something I'm thinking about right now. And voila, all of the money has disappeared. And hopefully it won't disappear too quickly from my savings funds. So like I said, I'm going to update everything off camera. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.